Hey everybody, it's your girl Toya Taylor and I'm back with another video. This is the review for Tyler Perry Sistas season 6 episode 16. The title of the episode is Relentless Pursuit. Okay, so unfortunately I'm having to record this video all the way over after I got to the end. Wah wah wah. Yeah. So we're gonna do this thing over and this time it's still gonna be right. So let's hop right into it. Okay, so we start off with Heather. She pulls up at Zach's house with the cops. Yeah. Call herself trying to get some straightening when she the one that need to be straightening. Okay. She come up there trying to pick up little Michael. Talking about arrest him. Telling the cops to arrest Zach. You the one that need to be arrested, ma'am. So Zach telling her straight up, don't be pulling up over here acting like you really care. Because if you care, you wouldn't have left him there with people that mistreat him. You wouldn't be letting people just treat him that way if you really cared, Heather. So Heather was like, ain't nobody mistreating him. And Zach told her, you left him there with a fool that was clearly mistreating him. And she was like, ain't nobody hurting him. Ain't nobody gonna hurt him. Like, why are you so confident that ain't nobody gonna hurt him? Do you even know what's really going on in that apartment of yours when you were at work? I mean, not that I believe that you even care if you do know what's going on. So the officer is asking Zach if he's the father. So Zach telling him, yeah, I'm the father. So he's telling Zach that it's best that you take this to parental court so that you can try to fight for full custody in order to win this case, because right now it's nothing that I can do. I can't just take the child from the mom and just give him to the dad. And, I don't have any control over it, is what the officer is trying to explain to Zach. So Zach, he ain't really got no understanding right now because he already know what little Michael's about to have to go face when he get back to the house. So y'all, it's just all the way around sad. And for Heather to be saying, oh, what else I'm supposed to do? I gotta work. You try taking care of a baby and working a job. And Zach told her clearly I will. So leave him here. I can do that. I don't see why it's so hard for you to do that, Heather. Especially whenever your job is a night job at the club. Let's be real. You got all day to be a mom. Instead, you spending that time to probably screw and sleep. And you're not tending to your son the way that you're supposed to. You're not on top of things as a mom. And girl, clearly you need to just give it up at this point. But no, you don't want to do that because you're trying to hold on to the money. Telling Zach, oh, you think I'm stupid? Yeah, you are, by the way. But you think I'm stupid? I know if you take him, then you're not going to give me the money. The child support. So, no, I'm not going to give you him and then I don't get the child support. So, Zach told her clearly, I will give you the child support. I will give you the money, whatever, Heather. I just want my son. I just want to make sure that my son is being taken care of the proper way. Period. Okay, so Tamara, she shows up at Hayden's house to retrieve her things, okay? And clearly she's trying to work her move as well. And so is Hayden. But anyways, so he told her that he want to try it out. He want to continue on with the marriage. And he want to at least, try it out for about 6 months. See where it goes. And they'll take it from there. But in the meantime, he want her to sign this post-nup. And so Tamara, she like, I ain't having that. We ain't doing that. That ain't the part of the plan. Little do you know. Okay. Yeah. So she's telling him, oh, so you don't trust me. Clearly you don't trust me if you got me signing a post-nup. Like, what is this? What is all of this? You know what? We can just end this now. Tamara, she working her move real hard. And Hayden, he fell for it. He fell for that whoop-de-woo. Now, now he's saying, it's okay, you don't have to sign it. I just want you this and that. We'll just see how things go after 6 months. So, basically, Tamara already know that she got him exactly where she wanted him all along. So, She comes in with the kisses and telling him to wait and go to work later on. Let me take care of you right now, Poppy. So yeah, y'all, Tamara and Hayden, they something else. So now we see Maurice and Sabrina, and they're driving on their way to the law firm to meet up with Andy about this case, okay? And so Sabrina, no, Maurice, he's very concerned about Sabrina, and he's concerned. He was like just, thinking about his freedom and everything. And Sabrina, she brought up, I guess trying to change the subject. She brought up the bus boys, talking about how she had a good time the other night on her date. I don't see why these women think that was a good time, but okay. So, they talked about that or whatever, and next thing you know, Sabrina got a phone call from the DA. So she answered the phone, and he wanted her to meet up with him. So she was like, "What is this about?" He was like, "We'll talk about it when you get here." She was like, I'm not going to you. You finna come to me, clearly. And that was a smart move, Sabrina. So she told him to meet her at the law firm. Well, Andy, aka her lawyer right now. Okay? I don't blame you, girl. Okay, so now we see Karen. She pull up at her burnt down salon, okay? And Pam is outside because she had to come early so that she can let the contractor in. So when Karen walked up, Pam stopped her and was like, don't go in there. Because, girl, this contractor is fine, okay? And I don't want him to see you because he just might like you. Yeah, Pam is parched right now, okay? She needs some water, okay? It's overly thirst. Now, she telling Karen that she don't want the contractor to see her because the contractor might like her and she liked the contractor. Now, Karen telling her, look, I ain't thinking about no man right now. I'm just thinking about making sure my baby healthy and getting this salon back up and running. So Pam was like, you sure you're not thinking about Aaron? Because you know he's going to have to take care of this baby. So Karen told her, I told Aaron that we're going to have to be single I'm going to have to be single for a while. And this ain't even his baby. Okay, let the record tell it. It's for Zach. So, it's a wrap, Avery. Now, y'all, the contractor, he walking out. And he go, Pam, she up there sucking her teeth. Yeah, she doing a lot. Talking about, hi, Brian. This is the owner, Karen. Like, girl, can you please stop singing when you talk? So, he tell Karen that it's really not that bad. And then gonna turn around and say, all you gotta do is get the electrical wiring redone. Put some insulation in. Redo the floors. And replace all the equipment. You got the nerve to say it ain't that bad? Oh, that's pretty bad to me. Seemed like Karen should have thought twice before she tore up that check, but luckily Andy gonna come through for her. And then the contractor got the nerve to tell her that he can't even give her an estimate. What? Seriously? Come again? Okay. We're gonna have to hire another contractor at this point. So Pam called herself trying to be matchmaker, I guess, y'all. And she tells the contractor that Pam liked him. And she was like, I just think that you handsome, that's all. And so Karen was like, you should take her out on a date. And so the contractor was like, well, I would love to, but I'm sure my happily married wife and 7 kids wouldn't agree with that. Okay. So come to find out that the contractor, he got 7 children because he adopted some children, plus he adopted his sister kids, or some story that he gave. But either way, Pam wasn't feeling that Brady Bunch bullshit. So she was like, I'm good. Never mind. And Pam started talking about getting a new job. Girl, go ahead and get another job. The shop ain't nowhere near ready to be back up and running. So at the end of the day, you gotta look out for you. So why you keep on trying to hold it over Karen's head? Like, I might have to get another job. You should, as you should. And Karen keep telling her that. So good, go put in some applications and stop talking to me about it. Period. So here comes that. He done pulled up to the law firm, like always. And he's coming to go and to inform Fatima about what Heather pulled up and did. How she came and took little Michael with the police trying to get him arrested, all type of shit. Time I press charges, I want to press charges. Girl, you need to be the one getting the charges pressed on. Like, that's how I feel. So, you and J Bones and the rest of them. Now, Fatima, back to you. You up here talking about some, like, when are you going to handle the situation like an adult? Because you talking with a level head, but you also, in the back of your mind, you thinking real childish. Because you saying, okay, we can just take it to family court, like they said. We can get an emergency hearing. Like, let's keep that energy. Let's keep that grown woman professional energy. Instead of you going snapping back to, you thinking the same thing I'm thinking? You know what I want to do to her, right? Like, ready to go call your goons. Ready to pull up on her, then beat her ASS. Like, that's not gonna rescue little Michael. Nothing that you plotting up in the back of your mind is gonna rescue little Michael. So let's do this the right way so we can get some shit done. With sense. That's all I'm saying. Now we see Sabrina and Maurice. They entering into the law firm to go and visit Andy because they got to meet up with the DA. Remember. So, when they get in there, Fatima lead them back there where Andy is. And on the way back there where Andy was, y'all, Maurice started talking to Zach. And he was just being over the top, real annoying and weird to me. Like, where are you coming from? He started telling Zach how depressed he is and how he would like for Zach to acknowledge him enough to take him out on a date. Since he did let him use his library card that he pulled up out of his Velcro wallet at the bank. And he was like, you remember me from the bank? And Zach said, I ain't remember you without your uniform, I guess. And I'm thinking in my head, I understand we haven't had a scene from the Brookhaven Bank and Trust in a long time. But y'all must forgot that they don't wear a uniform at the bank. So what is Zach talking about? Uniform. They dressed in casual dress clothes. I don't know. I guess the writers forgot. But either way it go, y'all. Y'all already know how this show go. And another thing I did want to bring up. In the midst of the conversation, whenever Fatima was talking about Heather. And she was like, you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, I know you thinking what I'm thinking. And Zach was like, no, I'm not thinking what you're thinking because I never hurt a woman. And I'm thinking in my head, Zach, now I'm not just trying to keep on throwing you under the bus like this and sliding your name through the mud. Like, that is not my intentions here. But at the same time, I'm not going to forget how you chunked them keys hard as you could at Karen's forehead. And she had to pull a knife out on you and call the police. So what are we saying? I never hurt a woman like that. You already did that. So Andy, Sabrina, and Maurice, they get in a conference room with the DA. And the DA, before he could even say anything and acknowledge why he's even there, Maurice get to over talking himself. Talking about, I did it. It was all me. Sabrina had nothing to do with it. So the DA saying, no, it wasn't Sabrina. It was Q. Oh, no, it was me. When are you going to shut up, Maurice, at this point? Because it seemed like to me you want to go back to jail. So they finally got Maurice to shut up and act right. And the DA was able to let them know that he was dropping the charges. And that Q is already in custody. And he was the one that was found guilty. They couldn't find no evidence on Sabrina and Maurice, so they're good to go. So Sabrina, she's celebrating. Andy, she's celebrating whenever the DA walk out. Here go Maurice talking about some, This ain't over. This ain't over. Y'all think it's over? It ain't over for me. Because I'm finna sue his ass. Okay? For all my pain and suffering. And I don't blame him. So now Danny pulls up to work. And here's her stalker. Yeah, the bus boy. He parked his black van, and y'all, I guess he had to borrow the production van, y'all. I don't know what he got going on. And why they got him in this all black van with tinted windows, I don't know why. But this is Tony's ride. And he's asking Danny if she wants to join. Yeah. Trying to make it seem like he just playing. Nah, Tony, you know if Danny would have been going, you would have went for it. Yeah. But clearly, she was playing your bluff just as well as you say you was playing hers. But either way it go, y'all. Me personally, Danny talking about, you're early. I wasn't expecting to see you. Girl, you know when you left out that house an hour early, talking about you trying to beat the traffic, you knew you was expecting to see him. That was the whole purpose. Come on, keep it real, Danny. So now while they out there having small talk, or shall I say big talk, okay, she's asking him if he got another bus boyfriend to come along because she got an extra friend. And I wonder who she's talking about. I'm like, extra friend? I guess she's talking about Karen, but Karen clearly ain't. She, like she said in the last scene with Pam, she's not thinking about no man right now. She's trying to make sure that her child is healthy. So I wonder what friend Danny's talking about. Make me wonder. But either way it go, I guess we'll find out. Now, the bus boy, he didn't have an extra friend, but he told her to let her know whenever she's done with Preston. And right in the midst of him saying it, y'all, we found out that Tony wasn't the only one stalking Danny. Because clearly Preston ass was stalking too. Because he come up right behind her talking about some, what you say about me? Where you come from? What? Did you follow me to work? When I told you I was trying to beat the traffic? Yeah, that's what it was, Danny. Okay, that's exactly what it was. So now I guess Preston called himself trying to confront the bus boy about Danny. And I wonder how this gonna go on next episode. But until the end, thank y'all for watching. This is your girl, Toya Tilly. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and do so. And also hit the notification bell button so you know when I come through with more videos. Until next time, I hope y'all have a great night. Peace.